Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac. This is Legends of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I finally got the title right. In the last episode we saved some kids who went somewhere they really weren't supposed to. And in this episode, well, we're going back home, so there's probably going to be a lot of cutscenes such as, "Hey Joshua. Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? You still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have seriously been injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I was really able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua. You're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural to you. What's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I'll admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time. Thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer enough than ditz. So I found out that you can actually scroll the mouse wheel if you want to spin the camera around and you're using the mouse to control things. But that's not what we want. Bright family house is what we want. At least I think it's what we want. Oh, here we go. We're home, Dad! We finished reporting to the guild like you taught us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and affect how you'll pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. Before I forget, I got that copy of the little news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild too. Handed over libel news and letter. A letter, huh? Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad! Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my great daughter has finally understood what a great man her father is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams? I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. Oh man, that is a perfect expression. Gonna make that the icon for this episode, definitely. I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yeah, she is. She still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. Overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours talking again. No! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more! That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. Don't want the curtains to catch fire again. At this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Well, that's going to be extremely plot significant, and we aren't going to find out about it until much later, I'm willing to bet. This is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's Egg Explosion over rice. Be sure to savour every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. How much of it can be considered her cooking, though? My compliments to the chef. This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment. And I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time! This is just noodle incident upon noodle incident of what happens when Estelle cooks. Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but I see that technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're just despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving when? Tomorrow morning. I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? It's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I bet he's lying. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, about only 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Scheherazade to handle the difficult ones. What do you say? Oh, I hate these multiple choices. I'd like to, but when I think about how I messed up today, is it really okay to leave these jobs in the hands of new recruits? Comparatively speaking, none of the jobs are that difficult, but there are a few in which you'd be entrusted with someone's life. I'm not going to force you to do anything. However, I would like you to sit down and think about it. I don't know. What do you think, Joshua? I agree with Dad on this one. Besides, I think it would be a great experience for the both of us. I know as junior bracers we've only like half a bracer each, but there are 2 of us and 2 halves make a whole, right? Don't you think we can manage these jobs as long as we make sure to back each other up? That is true, we got 5 BP out of it. 2 halves make a whole, huh? I think you're right, Joshua. Dad will do them for you. In fact, I'm really excited to do them now! Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grancel or the one headed for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Gransel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I hate getting up early. Better set my alarm clock just in case. Dad, are you still awake, Joshua? You'd better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shira, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, and that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian Embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't spoil that girl, you hear me? Now she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind she'll be a first-class bracer someday. Yet at present she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yeah, sure does seem that way. About what you said back then, are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. Prologue, A Father's Love, A New Beginning, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Well, I'm sure that someday we'll be able to look back on this and go, oh my! Just like I did in Fire Emblem Three Houses when I went back to the start of the game after beating the Blue Lion's route. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Still, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the umpteenth time, I heard you. How about you try not to go overboard with yourself with your work? You're not getting any younger, you know. Say what you will, I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Sherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute. Please, don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether I can do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silverstreak, and I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two. You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What's this all about? Looks like the mutual understanding between master and pupil. For a moment I thought that my phone alarm went off and I was wondering, what weird phone alarm was that? The Granville-bound airliner Linde will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. I better take my seat. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything while you're gone. Don't forget to give me a souvenir or... Yeah, just hurry back. When you're done with your work, make sure you come straight home. No goofing off! Is that any way to see your beloved Papa off? I'll try my best to come home as soon as I can. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone. Airships are weird. We all know what actual airships are supposed to be. They're supposed to be planes. He's gone again. Here. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on these jobs your father left for me. If you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior braces. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Aina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! So then, this was about the point where... Well, not this exactly, but a bit after this is where I decided that if I'm going to do this game, I'm going to do it via spoiler-free guide, because, your father was on the airliner that just left, right? Is he off on business again? That guy is seriously one busy man. Yeah, I found out that the majority of side quests will expire if not completed ASAP. So it's like playing Xenoblade Chronicles, but everything has a timed quest symbol next to it. It's not nice. But then if I'm doing everything perfectly, it's not exactly going to make a good game for fun. Roll and place. Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name before. Tio Purzel. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Purzel farm owner's daughter. Oh really? It's actually the Purzel farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately nobody has been hurt, but the farm owner and his family are very upset about the fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild has received an extermination request. We never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. Guild referral. This document certifies you are dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. But we'll take it just in case. So yeah, check immediately, find the shiny rock. And Milch Road main monster. Pine plant has been spotted roving the Milch Main Road. Deal with immediately. Actually I've already forgotten what the quest for the thingy was. Charles. Who's Charles? Oh dear. This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh. Excuse me, can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mum was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Rinnan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know. Aren't you a charmer? I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around. Okay then, so let's see. Wait. Huh? What's the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down through the sewer grate. You're right. Looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly monster-infested place we were not in that long ago? Oh right, those sewers. We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, probably check it out a little later. Sure, let's do that. Well, the specific thing that set me off as right, this game needs to be done perfectly was, there was a quest involving lighting lanterns. I didn't do it at the time, and when I came back, I tried to do it. It didn't work. I need to beat this guy up. You know what, I'm not gonna game for the Sepith. I did a tiny bit of off-screen grinding for Sepith, and I've gotten some of the stuff I need to unlock a new slot.
We rule.
But it turns out that you aren't allowed. Well, I was doing that in the evening at the start of the episode, and it turns out that the game won't let you go anywhere but down into those sewers or back to your house. So yeah, I figured I might as well get on with the main plot rather than try to figure all that nonsense out. I'll not figure it out, but...
Piece of cake.
Oh, fantastic. We always wanted a bone. Okay, let's see if we can get that lucky hit in. We can't get that lucky hit in.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh well, we are... What we're missing is water, and... It's these rotten things that drop water, so we have to go back to there and do some fire grinding, so to speak. Okay, I want to know. You are the one that is going to hit me. Dang it. Alright, so this will be an experiment. What happens if you get hit? Does it just increase the amount that drops, or does it mean that they steal some of mine? Oh, this is getting messy. Oh, but he is going to get that, There he goes.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, there's a level up, so I don't need to worry. Actually, wait, is it 30 or is it 50? I suddenly have a large amount of doubt in myself. Nasty bugs.
Piece of cake.
You'll have at least reached 50 in Wind Sepith. Oh, here we go. So we have yellow hearts, which are HP heals, and we have blue hearts, which are EP heals. I guess green hearts are CP boosts. We aren't getting any fights long enough to find out.
Alright, we're good to go.
Quartz fragment. I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this. Seems like it. Quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right? Loosely speaking, yes. Let's talk about it later. This really isn't the place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No more normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. Yeah, but we kind of need experience in Sepith. We can't buff him up as well. But we can hit you. Whack is the name of the instant death spell in Dragon Quest. Well, that's... So the only thing left is water Sepith. Definitely. As opposed to probably when it was just 30. Now then, I think we need to find the kid who was behind the shop again. Hey! Is that rock... Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Handed over quartz fragment. Yep, this is the one. My shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here! Calm down, Estelle, he's just a kid. I know that, but... This quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz in an orbment? Yep, same kind of quartz made of Sepith. It's chipped so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who, me? Oh, it's nothing. Glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these. Drill meatball. My mum gives them to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter. I can't stand them. I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. Sure, it's a difficult age for him. But I wonder why he was searching for that quartz. What do you mean? Now you mention it, it does seem a little strange. Oh well, everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in orbments. I, for one, can't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Quest find the shiny rock complete. And I just want to check in here. You. So add a slot to Joshua takes... We need a little more wind. We need a little more water Sepith. I did see that coming, didn't I? And come to think of it, yeah, we need 50 to get that slot, but that's not the important one. We need another 30 to get that one, but that's also not important. What I wanted was the Bracer Notebook on Magic. Yeah, so for me to get the stronger healing spells, or the area healing spells, or the status recovery spells, or the revival spell, all that nonsense, I need specific required elements, like so. And... yeah, I think I need to line them up. I'm actually not sure now. Oh well, not important right now. What I want to do is turn this in. Here? Report the results for Find the Shiny Rock. 2 BP gained. Junior Bracer, 9th class. Good work. Seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. And with that, I'd say we've made a lot of good progress and I've used up my usual 30-minute mark. So, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around.